in a lot of people's work right now is this heart healing, and it's a heart healing that goes through the generations. So that's why it can flow from you to your daughter to your grandson, and what they're very and upwards then to your mother. And, yeah, they wanted to make sure I said that. But the generation that's here, the people that are here, they're showing me. I'm trying to see how best to describe this. I want you to understand that going. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Going on the understanding what they're sharing with me, because it's a little different, but they're sharing with me an understanding that you have now of the afterlife and the tunnel. So they want to share with you about the tunnel, because they say that you know, with the reading that you've done, that you've understood that there's a tunnel, and that at the end, so what they're sharing is this group of people that are very happy and blessed, and all, you know, everything's good within all of them. But that now they're ready to receive, because they're saying that there's more and more people in your family that are ready to ascend, and it's going to go pretty quickly. They're saying that it's like there's this gathering going on there, and it's hard for us, both of us, to figure out timelines, and they understand that people like that sort of thing. But it truly does depend on the people that are involved. They're saying it's not just your mother right now, but they want you to understand that as you go through these next couple of months, with all the work that's going on and the shifting that's going on, that that it might be more visible to you to see these other energies that are around. I don't know, I'm doing sign language. I just realized I'm doing sign language. But they're saying that what's going on here, in a nutshell, is for you, okay? And the growth that you're experiencing is to help you see that you're not alone. Because you are having such a difficult time, and people were not sharing with you the love and compassion. You were only seeing the side of people that was their fear, that was lighting up their fear. It's almost like you were a lightning rod for people, for fear, so that they could like go to you and share with you their poisonous thoughts, okay? And so what Raphael is here to clarify, and Metatron is also kind of sitting quietly in the corner, is that through the work that you've been doing on yourself, that has had that ripple effect that's going out, and you can see that. Now, when people get these deep healing and cleansing, we wish it could stay with them forever. They get it, they have it, they hold it in their heart, and there they go. They know it. But it doesn't always work that way. Instead, it sometimes appears that they take steps back. So it's forward, back, forward, back. But what they want you to know as you're going through this is, number one, be true in your heart to who you are and to your connection. Stay with that. If you look at the people who are coming, and as you notice, certainly through the stress that's going on, sometimes they might seem to have gone backwards and be spewing once again at you. You need to hold that space of understanding who they are, which is difficult. They know it's difficult. But as you do that, you will realize that it takes them less time to come back, to snap back into, okay, I'm okay again. Okay, I'm okay. And that what they like about what's happening with you is you were so looking for the light that it's like a sponge. You just have absorbed it. And so now it's time for you to know that you're coming into a time when people are going to start to, go a little off again, because of the energies that are happening, and because of the pressure, the internal pressure to connect up. A lot of people want to believe in the light, but they don't, and they've been used and abused. And you've seen this, and you understand this, but you need to still hold it. And so what they're asking you to do, or what your soul's purpose here is to do, is to hold that and to allow yourself to step away from the internal personalized hurt, because they really feel that has just been lifted and shifted. But the warning, the clear warning and guidance is, as your mother changes, you know, she's going to change back a little bit. As your daughter changes, well, you know, people slip back. So that is happening. But they're sharing with me that everybody that's in this beautiful light here is assigned. It's like we got three people from your past ancestors over here, or going over here. It's like they're lining them up, and what they're sharing with me now that I haven't quite seen before is how they're ready for these next 6 weeks to play out, and they know, it's like they've been given their lessons. They understand how they're supposed to go forward. They're going to do this and stand tall. So it goes back to this, you know, Metatron, who, not this, I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But it goes back to Metatron's message, which is, we're really here to lighten up the earth. And so your ancestors, your grandparents, your great grandparents are all sharing. They're here. They've been here. They've called on other people. That's why there's so many people. And that it's not just you and your family, but going forward, this is what's happening. And why we feel we're more, what's been said about this time is, we're growing into the fourth dimension, so we're more on that ancestral level. And that's what they're all saying is, yes, and we've all been re-engaged. We know that's what we're here to do.
Okay.
So they want you to see that the knowledge that's being shared with you as you wake up, it's in divine timing, that this was all meant to be. And you've been seeing that through your actions and the things that have been happening to you, how, okay, I see how this played out in my life, and it brought me here. And so as you're doing all that, they just want to confirm that that is absolutely happening, and not to be overly concerned when people, you know, have a backlash, when there's that backlash happening.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff here about that they want me to filter and understand and share with you about the next 6 weeks.